going on, everyone? My name is Dallin and I'm here to welcome you to my first ever episode of my brand new channel called OutKast Outdoors. Now with OutKast Outdoors, we're going to be filming some videos with fishing, hunting, and whatever else you can do in Idaho. That's pretty much it. No, but for fishing, we're going to plan on doing some bait fishing, fly fishing, even some ice fishing. You can get into some hunting with deer hunting, elk hunting, pheasant hunting, grouse hunting. We're going to do it all. So today I'm going to be heading up to a reservoir up here in Idaho, and we're going to see if we can get some fish. It's pretty exciting. I've finally got the courage to start this channel, finally brave enough to give it a shot. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm excited to start fishing this year. I'm sad to say this is my first time out, so I'm pretty excited to get going. So without further ado, let's get in the car and let's head up. Okay, my friends, we have made it to our destination. It's kind of a little bit windy on the drive up, but it's not too bad now that we are here. Take a peek at that. That is some beautiful water right there. And I'm excited to go fishing. We are going to head somewhere over in here and try our luck. Let's get loaded up and head out that way. All right, we're all geared up. Got a fishing rod, got our cooler, got the tackle box, so we're ready to go. We're gonna make a little bit of a hike over to where we need to fish, and then I'll be back with you once we get to the place we're gonna be at. See you in a sec. Okay guys, we made it to our destination. We're right above the water. We just got to do a little more hiking down. We got to navigate all this river rock shale stuff, get down to where we're gonna fish. So let's get after it. I'm excited. Okay folks, we made it down okay. No casualties. It was a little steeper this year. There's not a whole ton of water in here. I think the last time I looked at the report, it was 39 or 40% full. So definitely lower than last year. So we came up from this direction up here, walked down and came down over here. But I thought I'd just show you my setup. So I have a Fluger rod and reel combo, Fluger President. For the price and the money, you can't beat it. That's the rod there. And then what we're gonna be using today, got a lot of spoons. We're gonna go ahead and go with silver to start the day. Oh, just dropped it. That was good. We're gonna go with the silver color to start with. So let's see if we can get something on this. shoot, guys, we had one on and he dropped off. Well, we just had a hit on that one, guys. I missed him. I had him hooked for a couple seconds, but then he got off. I don't know what happened. Usually with those treble hooks like that, the fish hit and you get them, but we're gonna keep after it here. Wind's starting to pick up, so sorry for the noise. Oh, did you see that, guys? There's a fish that just came up and took it. Right at the bank here. That was crazy. That was nuts. 3 feet from me. Had a little more water, I might could have got him. So sometimes when I cast, I like to let the line let the lure just sink. You count to 8 or 10, and then remember, if you catch a fish, what second you were at, and maybe that's a good depth to start from. And then when you reel, you can vary your speeds, and you can do some little tugs too with your rod if you want, trying to mimic one of those bait fish so those fish come up and eat it. Now in this reservoir here, there are cutthroat trout, we have German brown trout, and there's also the mighty Mackinaw, or lake trout as they are called. I think like about 10 years ago I caught a really good sized lake trout from this spot. It was really fun to reel in. But they come, those lake trout are kind of few and far between. You don't catch them on a regular basis. Mostly you just catch the cutthroat and German browns. Oh, there's one. Holy cow, he took that hard. Let's see, what do we got here? I think it's a cutthroat. Not bad, little cutty. Not huge, but I'm gonna go grab my pliers. Hooked him right in the snout there. Kind of ripped up his mouth a little bit. Okay folks, there's the first fish of the day. Little cutthroat trout there. You can tell because he's got those that orange underneath there for the cuts. So he's not huge, but I promised a friend I'd bring him some fish, so we'll go ahead and put him on the stringer. Go ahead and let him out there. Keep him in the water. Keep him cool. Put a rock on this line so it doesn't drift out, but there you go. Got one on the stringer already. Nice little fish there. Not too bad. You'll be good eating, that's for sure. The ice just barely came off this reservoir not too long ago, so the water is pretty doggone cold. So the fish should be good eating. All right. Nothing else to do other than get back out there. So once again, we got him on that silver spoon lure. And, you know, we'll try it again here. Glad we got the skunk off. Getting that first fish sometimes is the hardest one. So while I'm fishing here, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about my channel. So I've always loved fishing and hunting, and you know, growing up in Idaho, you're surrounded by good hunting and fishing areas, and so my kids have really got into watching YouTube videos about hunting and fishing and that type of stuff. We have several guys that we like to watch, and so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot. So, you know, we're gonna make some family friendly content here, and so that the kids can watch, and hopefully it promotes you to get out and do some fishing or hunting or whatever, hiking, whatever you like to do, to get out and get some exercise and enjoy the great outdoors here. It's just nice. It's good for the mind and body to get out and enjoy the creations that have been made for us, and get some fresh air and kind of rejuvenate your body and mind. So it's just nice to get out once in a while from the normal hustle and bustle of going to work and doing all that type of stuff. It's just kind of fun. And so with these episodes that we're going to make, you know, obviously we're going to film these videos, but I also like to include some cooking of the things that we catch and hunt, so we can show you some recipes and different things to try and how to cook the things that you get. And I've always enjoyed cooking, and it's kind of been one of my things. When I was younger, I thought I'd be a chef, but kind of realized that was a little bit more work than I wanted, that I was bargained for, and I didn't think I was that good. So I just do chef stuff at home, and so that's kind of fun. But we'll also go camping, do some Dutch oven stuff, show you guys some different pellet grill recipes. I just recently got a Camp Chef pellet grill, so I'm excited to try that out, and I think it'll be a good time, and it'll be fun making these, and hope you guys enjoy watching them. Guys, I just had another bite. I don't know, I had my camera off thinking that I wouldn't get one for a little bit, and oh, I got one. Hooked him right in the lip. Looks like another cutthroat. About in the same spot as that other one. Holy cow. We got some live action here, folks. There we go. Woo! Well, if you kept one, you might as well keep another, because then you can have a fish fry, right? Or my friend can, because I said oh, he's missing a fin. He's got a little nub, little nubby on that side, but pretty fish. Look at that orange. Woo! Look at those orange fins on the bottom there. That's a nice looking fish. Got, once again, those cutthroat orange marks underneath there, so that's how you can tell that it's a cutthroat. And we'll get him on the stringer too. All right, There we go. So we got a couple of cutthroats on the stringer there. Nice little fish. Not too huge, but they'll be good eating. I haven't really caught a huge one in this reservoir, but like I say, that lake trout was probably the biggest one I've caught. All right. They seem to like the silver. Well, we've got 2 fish so far. We've got 2 cutthroats. Had another bite on one and missed it, and then we had that one come up to the bank there and almost bank itself. But it's going pretty good so far. Let's keep going and see if we can get a German brown or something. That'd be kind of fun. Okay, folks, we got another one here. Holy cow. He's a little smaller than the rest, but oh, I don't know. Yeah, he's a little smaller. Have to get the pliers out for this one. Don't want to get one of those barbs in my finger. That wouldn't feel too good. All we've been getting is cutthroats today. Haven't got any German browns. I was hoping we'd get one of them. All right. Shaping up to have a nice little stringer here. Nice little stringer of cutthroats. The wind's kind of calmed down a little bit. That helps. Makes fishing a little nicer. Oh, there's another one. Holy cow. This one might be a little bigger. I don't know, still another cutthroat. He's a little bit bigger than my other one though. Pretty fish. Wow. That was just the cast right after I caught that one in the same spot. It's a nice fish. I'm gonna stringer him up. My friend's gonna be real happy. Have a fish fry with all these nice trout. Okay. So in this particular reservoir, you are allowed to keep 6 trout. That is the limit. And yes, I did look at the regs this year. Make sure you do that, folks, because sometimes the regulations change. So you don't want to get in any trouble. The old fishing game will get you. So yeah, you're allowed to keep 6 trout in this reservoir. We've got 4 on the stringer. Not too bad for, we've been fishing for about an hour and a half or so. It's not too bad. I've done a lot worse, that's for sure. We got a boat sneaking in on us. Might have to cast where that fish just jumped over here. Say hello. Whoa, loaded him on again. Ooh, a good fighter. Another cutthroat. Okay, we got the hook out of this one. That's kind of a nice little fish, about the same size we've been catching. Nothing too crazy big, but it's kind of been fun to catch them. Wasn't sure how well we'd do just because it's the afternoon and I usually fish it in the morning, but I was able to get some time off work and come out here, so it's been a good day. Stringer him up too. So I had just happened to see a fish jump over there, and I was like, well, we'll cast over there and see if we can get him. Sure enough, we got him. I don't know if it was him, but we got one. It's a nice looking stringer. Almost got his motor on that one. So I don't know if you can see this boat right here. My camera doesn't really do it justice of how close it was. But I cast it and I was about, oh man, probably 6 inches from his motor. I'm gonna get on my soapbox, I guess, for a little bit. It's just like, you see a guy fishing on the bank and you've got this, I mean, you got this whole area. I don't see another boat on this whole reservoir. I don't know, maybe I'm just blind. I did not see a whole other boat, and they have to come fish on the bank basically 20 feet from me where I was pulling these fish out. Guys, if it's just fishing etiquette, right? Just be nice to other fishermen. You see somebody fishing on the bank, just go around them, go back, you know, show a little common courtesy. I don't understand what it is about folks these days. I just don't get it, but I don't know. Be nice to everybody, and people, and be nice to you, I guess is what my mom always say, right? Like the water boy. Mama's right. You're wrong, Colonel Sanders. Guys, we just hooked up on him. Oh, I think he just came on. Shoot. Oh no, guys. I was hooked up on, I think, a pretty good one because he was farther out there. I just had him hooked for a couple of seconds and then he popped off. Oh, that just makes you sick a little bit, don't it? Well, folks, we've had an awesome day of fishing for the last couple hours. It's been fun to just drive up here and get out of the house and do a little fishing and bring you along with me. I think I'm gonna pack things up and head back home. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit and looks like we're starting to get some clouds moving in, so I think I'm gonna pack up, head out of here and head home. But it's been an awesome day and we've got a good stringer of fish here. I've got 5 cutthroat trout that I'm gonna clean and gut and clean and take to my friend, and I know they'll enjoy that. So we've had an awesome day here. And if you like this video, please like it, share it, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button on my channel. Love for you to continue this journey with us, and we'll have fun making more videos. Might bring the kids next time or something and make a day out of it. But thanks for watching, appreciate it. Thanks for the support, and remember to get out there casting.